So it's the southpaw Pacquiao, your opponent's front foot, give you the angle from which to attack.
You know, I'd like to think that you should get in there and just fight those guys and forget where your feet are. Make boxing. Make them decide.
That's exactly what Emmanuel Stewart was saying to me last week about a conventional fighter fighting a southpaw. That too often these things,
when you throw a shot, get your hands in and bring them right back in position quick. The practice you've done in the ring, I mean, on the punching bag.
Pacquiao. Say Pacquiao.
But you shouldn't try to get into a boxing match with this master boxer from South Africa.
We were unaware of it that particular evening.
But you can jump on a boxer like that and keep throwing shots. More unorthodox, the better for them, and he'll never be able to regain his blood. Then you are in shape trying to box a boxer in bad shape.
And Pacquiao landing some hard shots.
That's what you got to do. Throw it all out. If you want to fight, the fight is yours, but it's not going to develop like that.
You talk about getting old in a hurry. Ledwaba looks like an old 29 in there against 24-year-old Manny Pacquiao right now.
Hey, how you feel? You okay?
I didn't see the punch. Ledwaba came in as the potential star. Right now, it looks like Pacquiao may go out as the star.
He took this fight on only 2 weeks' notice. Only came here to America 10 days ago, and he is banging Ledwaba right now.
You gotta fight. If you want to be a star, you gotta fight. That's a rude awakening for a good master boxer like Ledwaba. There you go, a body shot by Ledwaba. That may change things. You got
it. Lands 2 straight lefts.
He went to the body.
Comes back with a body shot of his own. And bangs Ledwaba again with a big left upstairs. What a fight. They're trading vicious power shots by CompuBox numbers in that round. 46 of 104 punches overall. Ledwaba 23 of 43, including, as George Foreman pointed out, the big right-hand body shot that momentarily stopped Pacquiao's assault.
Winning this fight hands down when he was fighting. Start boxing, this guy can take over things.
Is asking questions of Ledwaba he may never have been asked before, and we're trying to see what his responses are.
If you can get that left hook to the right side of Pacquiao.
Well, that's what his trainer was asking for.
He can get that hand down just a little bit, and that's what you want to do. Get his hand down and have him hesitant.
Trainer Norman Pabani pleading with him as he got up out of his corner between rounds. Throw the left hook, land the left hook. Pacquiao to the body with an explosive shot. And another. And a big right hand upstairs. And now he's got Ledwaba back on the defensive and bleeding badly.
He's got to stay on it. He cannot give him a break. Ledwaba does not want to fight. He wants a boxing match, so give him a fight. Ledwaba, go to the body. Get the air out of this giant.
Ledwaba's gloves are smothered in blood, his own blood, and some of it is now appearing all over Pacquiao.
Ledwaba has American cutman Cassius Green in his corner. And Green's got a big job in front of him, as the nose is pouring blood.
You got to understand, you lose a lot of blood like that. You've been a fighter of your life. You need that strength. You don't have it as reserves. Give you oxygen. I don't know what a doctor would say about that.
I think he'd say exactly what you're saying. I think you're entirely on target, George. You need every ounce of fluid you can get in an experience like this.
And you think he could absorb what he heard?
No.
We'll find out in a minute. Straight left hand, he said, followed by the left hook. Let's see.
You gotta throw a lot, and maybe he'll pick up one.
Harold Letterman, how do you have it through the first 3?
Okay, Jim, 30-26, 3 rounds to nothing. Manny Pacquiao. Jim, in the second round, of course, you got to give him a 10-8 round, an extra point for the knockdown. That was incredible. It appeared as though Joe Cortez was going to call it no knockdown. He signaled no knockdown. When Ledwaba didn't respond, that's when he picked the count up, interesting enough. Another thing, Cassius Green is probably using adrenaline chloride 1 to 1,000 in the nose and ice on the outside to constrict the blood vessels to stop the bleeding from Ledwaba's nose.
Is that legal, Harold?
Yes, adrenaline chloride, absolutely legal. 1 to 1,000, ice on the outside, absolutely legal.
Yeah, but guess what? It hasn't stopped the bleeding.
Ledwaba is doing a good job when he holds his ground and throw that straight right hand of his. Shouldn't bend over at all. You just got to stand in position, in the pocket, and throw the right hand. When he does a good job of it.
Yeah, but so far, Pacquiao has landed more power shots than Ledwaba has been able to throw punches. So it's a CompuBox wipeout. There's a big left hand for Ledwaba. But here comes Pacquiao again.
Ledwaba stands his ground and just throw the right hand. The guy's right there in front of him. Just the straight right hands now. There it is.
There you go.
But you want about 4 or 5 of those, and then you come back with the hook before you decide to clean it out. Can't reach out for it as Ledwaba's doing. You got to let him just fall into it.
Now Ledwaba seizes the initiative. Starts firing his jab. Boy, Pacquiao's quick on the trigger, George.
You know, he shouldn't allow Ledwaba to get set again. He's got to throw a shot, feint him, throw a shot, Don't allow him to think. His corner told Ledwaba not to blow his nose, and he's doing it anyway.
Pretty hard not to do it, isn't it?
Certain things you just got to do, whether they're hard
or not. When your nose is all stopped up with blood and you can't breathe, it's a natural instinct.
You can go against it.
Learned.
Got to do it.
Guy from the Philippines, guy from South Africa, giving us a hell of a fight.
Make him move out of your way.
Pacquiao got away with a low blow. Joe Cortez was blocked from seeing it. Freddie Roach also told his fighter, don't follow Ledwaba around. Cut off the ring and chase Ledwaba for these 5 rounds.
But you got to go on attack at some point or another. The guy's going to try to cover up or something. Just stay with it. Then you make him respect you, and then you can get your left jab.
Ledwaba with power punches over and over.
Yeah, he's caught this guy Ledwaba by surprise.
So earlier in the round, Ledwaba reaches out with a low blow of his own. But Cortez saw that one and said, keep it up.
Ledwaba's trying to use his jab, but he's got to make Pacquiao lower his head just a little bit. Jab him to the body 3 or 4 times and then come up.
Ledwaba getting a little bit more adept at ducking and slipping away from Pacquiao's power shots. Hasn't yet found the right offense to go behind that.
That's what Pacquiao's got to do. Keep throwing the shots, Pacquiao. Keep the punching on. You can't allow this guy to...
Cuties in the lower weight classes. There aren't that many southpaw punchers with mustard. Pacquiao is fun to watch. English is spoken in both corners as well. So now, it's confusing.
Ledwaba corner is better pay some strict attention now. If this guy doesn't pick up, turn his fight around, it'll look to kind of call it a day.
Mercy.
He's been caught by surprise. He's a good fighter. He had no idea.
Pacquiao may take care of it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel. You gotta continue?
Say, I'm not okay.
There's a weariness and almost a resignation in the eyes of Ledwaba.
Yeah, and Joe Cortez has seen enough. That's a TKO victory for the very impressive Manny Pacquiao, who takes a good fighter and just takes him apart with power shots.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's what we wanted. Yeah.
Pacquiao took the fight on 2 weeks' notice. Ledwaba thought he was going to be fighting against a fighter named Enrique Sanchez.